Everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. Yes, I know the EP is also out as well as the actual music video. Yes, I do want to check it out. It will take a little bit of time because I actually have more than a few albums that I need to get caught up on. So unfortunately, it's not going to be straight away. So my apologies. For now, I'm just checking out the TNT official music video from CORTIS. Red Red was absolutely amazing. I ended up repeating that song at the gym over and over and over again. I absolutely adore it. And like the choreo, the actual music video, seeing some of the behind the scenes stuff, like all these, like, you know, them dancing in what looks like a sea of people who are just there and just doing their thing, you know. It was really, really amazing. And you kind of like got that vibe from like the performance video, maybe even the music video. I might have said something about that they're kind of like, they didn't close like the street or like the location. You had people pass by, and it further emphasizes like the meaning of the song, really, like just doing your thing in color outside the lines, which is basically like the meaning of the group's name. So thank you so much for the amazing reception to the Red Red music video and performance video that I did. Really appreciate you guys. If you're interested, check out the rest of my CORTIS reactions. We basically, up until this EP, I think checked out all of their music videos, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a little playlist somewhere up there where you can find all of my reactions to them. And with that being said, let's get into TNT. Ooh.
열려서 여전히 모질이 방구석 매일 밤 다시 철부진 스튜디오에 컴퓨터 아껴는 DNA 내 신경이 뺏는 밤 마치 TNT Pop out CO2에 불을 켜 When I pop out 고개 까닥거릴 verse 빛을 받아 한번 폭발 같은 drums We go Pumping up sorry shit
Damn.
I'm about to TNT.
I love their music videos. Damn. They got that 360 camera on that shot. Oh boy, damn. That's a lot of extras. Explosive. Please tell me this is gonna blow up right now. The song. Ah. Wait, no. Wait, what? That was the... I thought it was gonna... Oh, directed by idiots and CORTIS. Yeah, that was cool. Oh my god. I legitimately thought that it was gonna like blow up and kind of like go into like shift to like this heavier gear, because like the instrumental legitimately sounds like something that could be part of like Fast and Furious when they focused on cars and not going into space and family and all that kind of shit. But this was dope. Like, this instrumental is awesome. And the TNT kind of like metaphor, like, holy shit, that's a lot of people. Like, by the end, they had so many fucking people around them. That was really, really dope. And I'm actually seeing a very interesting comment. Somebody said they weren't lying when they said it was inspired by real events. It was a straight slap to those sasaengs. And another comment followed saying, exactly the first thing that came to mind when I saw the scene of the bullfights was the fans, quote unquote, who harassed and chased them during their travels and transfers. The boys end up terrified. Okay, I have no fucking clue. The scene with Kinho getting mobbed is so much like that one time he got mobbed got one of his favorite pair of slippers stolen. What the serious? Yo, okay. It's literally giving us all of us are dead vibe. I have still yet to check out that drama, but they did, like, one of the dudes that was chasing them literally falls down the stairs and gets up like a fucking zombie, so I guess now it makes sense. They're literally, another comment, they're literally calling out those Sasangs, apologies for butchering that, who act like zombies. I love how they are addressing the issue. They even mentioned those airport incidents. So the actual airport, Incheon airport that they mentioned, so apparently it does relate to actual real life. I guess this puts an insane kind of like perspective on the music video, and feel free to let me know if that is actually the case, or am I just misinterpreting something. Obviously, the actual meaning of TNT is like being an explosive, like this dynamite that CORTIS are. But if you kind of like put it together with the incidents and how famous and how they get mobbed and whatever, it's like both an explosion of like energy that is CORTIS constantly coloring outside the line, doing their own thing, but also the explosiveness that they bring out of others. And that explosiveness basically makes those people forget that CORTIS are actual people and not like these quote unquote idols who are there for your satisfaction. They don't owe you anything other than to be the best version of themselves. And even that, they don't owe you, they owe that to themselves. To you, they owe jack shit just to be the best performers that they can be. If they charge you money to see them, that's pretty much it. Outside of that, you have no fucking right to be all fucking zombified over seeing them, you know? So them being chased, like this scene, honestly, the fact that it kind of like repeats itself almost, it's like a repeating incident in a way, right? It almost like something out of a movie that, oh shit, here we go again. That was really, really interesting. New York, LA, Tokyo, over the sea, everywhere that we go. And then the Incheon airport, if I'm not mistaken, was mentioned as well. So I guess that's where there's been some issues with fans being overly handsy and very lacking of self-awareness, obviously, which really sucks. And you see that a lot with like idols. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. Why people suddenly forget that, you know, these are just normal people that wander space and don't want to be bothered. But the fact that they're being chased over and over and over again, they can barely get caught up to get a little bit of water. They can barely catch their breath. Because before they do, somebody starts fucking mobbing them and tries to get to them. It's like really, really wild. If this is like a representation of what they actually been through, then kudos for them to actually speak on this issue, and to, like, there is a shit ton of people, and I mean a fuck ton of people that they gathered for this to truly create a very apocalyptic kind of like vibe for this, that it's almost like they live in a world all by themselves, and all these people that love them so much end up just disregarding their personal space and their safety, just because they want to touch them or talk to them or get their autograph, or literally, as one of the comments said, steal one of the members' slippers. That is fucking wild. I hope those slippers slipped off of that guy and went right up his ass. Anyway, the actual song was awesome. Again, knowing now the context, if it is really the context, feel free to let me know, because maybe I'm just talking out of my ass here. But if that is the case, then this was pretty fucking explosive. The instrumental is fucking dope. I really enjoyed it. It truly feels like a action movie kind of like vibe. And when it ended at 2 minutes and it went to the credits, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like expected it to kind of like almost like go into another gear and like kind of like maybe get a bit of a rock break or something like that. But I still really enjoyed this one, and I would be really interested to see how would they perform a song like this at something like Mama, for example, like those end of the year awards. That should be really, really cool, because these guys have insane energy. And yeah, this was pretty freaking dope, honestly. And if this provides like a little bit of a commentary on their personal experiences as idols and how batshit crazy some people can be, I feel like they did a phenomenal job with that, and I commend them for kind of like exposing that and not shying away from it at all. And it's also part of the thing that is kind of like synonymous with their name of like coloring outside the lines. Like, no, put those fuckers on blast. You know, make sure to show that it's not okay to be like that. You know, if you see your favorite idol passing by you, you're not supposed to fucking grab them and tell them how much you love them. You're supposed to maybe nod, say big fan, and keep on fucking going, unless they say otherwise. But if you don't have their permission or you don't have their blessing to even approach you, don't fucking approach them. They're fucking people just like everyone else. And just like everyone else, we all have our bad days. And even if it's a good day, don't ruin it just because you want to be noticed by them. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know your thoughts, because I'm taking all the comments that I read and I'm just running with it. So if it's not the actual meaning, probably going to feel a little bit stupid, but let me know. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, check out the rest of my CORTIS reactions somewhere in the playlist up there, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya.